Welcome once again to Musings by Danon. Let me start out by saying that, as a rule, I do not like horror. I do not like creepy shows, grotesque shows, tons of blood and gore, or torture. I do not enjoy the genre at all. I do enjoy a good thriller. My senior thesis in college was on Silence of the Lambs. I also enjoy Lovecraftian horror, also known as cosmic horror. Creepy and mind-twisting, I'm fine with. But the bloody stuff? The really dark stuff like Saw or The Hills Have Eyes? Hard pass. No thank you. The world is dark enough as it is, and I don't want that stuff living rent-free in my mind. The constant bombardment of negative media puts a toll on a person. We are constantly shown images of war, families destroyed by tragedy, children suffering or killed. The world is a dark and dangerous place, and when I read, I want to escape from that, at least for a little bit. Horror does not provide me with that necessary escape to a better place. That being said, I have been enjoying Naruto-chan. It's creepy, but not grotesque. This level is about my limit as far as my enjoyment. I haven't read the manga, but the show has been pretty entertaining. It reminds me of a horror-adjacent manga that I actually really enjoy reading, which brings us to the subject of today's video. Sori wa Re no Shiwaza Desu is a manga by Noise about a young high school boy named Tori Nozumo. One day, a new transfer student, Kirishima Kyoko, gets assigned to sit next to him. She's kind, beautiful, and talks to young Tori, despite him being an introverted nerd. He couldn't be happier. This girl must be an angel of some kind. Oh, one more thing. Tori can see ghosts, and Kirishima is haunted. Despite his best efforts to ignore the ghost soon figures out that Tori can see her, which leads to no end of trouble for Tori. He is horrified watching as the ghost gropes and molests Kirishima in front of him. Tori is even more terrified when the ghost starts tormenting him as well. He's not sure how he can survive with this horrific creature haunting him. After her first day of school, Kirishima asks to talk with Tori. She confesses that she was worried that starting in a new school would be rough and she wouldn't make any friends. But Tori was very nice to her, and she was grateful. Blushing, Kirishima asks Tori if they can be friends. Tori agrees. The ghost is intrigued by this, and apparently takes it upon herself to be their matchmaker. The next day, Kirishima shyly asks Tori to go to lunch with her. The person who sits in front invites himself along as well. Kirishima tries explaining that she doesn't like crowds, but Third Wheel Boy can't seem to take a hint. He suggests the three of them go eat on the roof. Sighing, Kirishima accepts. Once they get to the roof, she pulls out a massive bento and digs into it. Claiming she's always hungry but feels like she never gets enough to eat, she continues devouring her feast of a lunch. Tori figures out that the ghost has a symbiotic relationship with Kirishima and is draining her. In fact, it's got a massive straw stuck straight into her head, draining her as fast as she can eat. Then, despite still being extremely hungry, Kirishima offers to let Tori try some of her bento. The third wheel tries to intervene, but the ghost, still in matchmaker mode, switches who she is haunting. Kirishima suddenly feels much better, and full, but their classmate is being drained of his vitality at a much quicker rate than Kirishima was. Most of us have at least one jerk friend in our circle. If you don't, then you probably are the jerk friend. The jerk friend is there not to be a jerk to you. Those types of negative people you don't need in your life, and you shouldn't be around them. They are there to keep you safe. Sometimes that does mean yelling at you when you're being stupid and not taking care of yourself, but mostly they're there to keep creeps and scumbags from hurting you. In this manga, the ghost plays the role of that jerk friend. Throughout the series, we see Tori and Kirishima's relationship slowly progress, and the ghost is here for it. She loves watching the two of them and their relationship blossom, but when someone or something tries to interfere with it, the ghost goes full jerk friend mode and intervenes, often to comical effect. Sori wa Re no Shiwaza Desu takes common horror tropes and parodies them, which I am here for. Give me the wholesome ghost trying to find a good match for the girl she's haunting. Give me the cock-blocking ghost that prevents scumbags from getting too close to Best Girl. Give me the super creepy, nightmare-inducing ghosts that have her blush when she sees Tori and Kirishima holding hands. As I stated earlier, there's enough dark and horrible stuff going on in the world already. I don't need it in my media. Other people are more than welcome to watch and enjoy it, but it's not for me. Hopefully this manga gets released in English soon, but for now we'll have to enjoy it online. Thanks for tuning in. As always, a huge shout out to my editor Cute Stuff. I couldn't make these videos without her. If you'd like to hire her to edit your own videos, there's a link to her Fiverr page below. Please like and subscribe for more content, and I'll see you all again next time.